I approve this message.
Sounds like Vegas.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? You're back. I'm your host, Paco. You're listening to Occupy the Media on this nice sunny day here in California, in the Los Angeles area. Shout out to RonPaulTribune.com, LibertarianReview.us on the chat live right now with us. Don't forget, if you're listening, we are chatting. I try to stay with as much as possible during the show. Up there, when you click listen live, it should come pop up for you. And you guys make sure you check me out, 10 to noon Eastern Time, Monday through Friday, and 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. That's Monday through Friday. You know, Occupy the Media, that's what we do. Get the truth out, bring activists together. We got Will coming up here in a couple minutes. I'm going to give him a call, and we're going to talk about, been getting word, and some of his sources are telling him that Romney is paying people to find out who Ron Paul delegates are, who Ron Paul supporters are. So, more shenanigans. We just talked to Ginger, if you missed it. She was talking about, looks like the guy that was passing out the Ron Paul slates at Maine convention, looks like he's on the Romney payroll. Was also helping out, I think, with a Massachusetts slate as well. So you guys check that out. I'll put it on YouTube here when I get a chance. Remember, I'm on YouTube at Paco757. Okay, so I think he told me to give him a call at 10 after, so we got a couple more minutes. So, yeah, we're going to be talking about people infiltrating the Ron Paul movement, man. It's a lot. You know, that's one thing I can't stand, man. I'm going to call you out. If I go to one of these meetings, you know, and there's something fishy about you or funny about you, and then that's how it is. Ron Paul supporters, we act normal, man. We come off like regular people. We're just like anybody else. But you got to watch out for these people that are going to be amongst us that are going to try to divide us and pretend that they're Ron Paul supporters. You got fake Ron Paul supporters writing articles out here. You know? Yeah, Ron Paul is good. I like him too. But the Paul bots are crazy. The Paulillians are crazy. Remember one day interviewed one guy on TV, I think it was CNN, during, I forgot, one of the polls or something. What do you say? Yeah, Mitt Romney's a nominee. We just need to go ahead and face that and take down Barack Obama. And that's coming from a Ron Paul guy. Man, shut up, man. You ain't no Ron Paul supporter. And that's what we got to do. We got to expose these people, because these people, the 1% establishment, Romney and them, they're nothing without these people. Just like when I worked for Bank of America, they were nothing without people like me. If you don't got people that's willing to go on the front line and do your dirty work, you're nothing. And so when we expose the little ones, then they ain't going to want to be there no more. The rest, they ain't going to be able to keep replacing them, because they're going to keep getting exposed, and people ain't going to want to work for them because they know they ain't going to be protected no more. The people done caught on to what's going on, and then they're going to self-destruct, because when they ain't in power no more, boy, we'll see how nice they're going to be then. You know, when Ron Paul's president, things really start changing. Let's see how these politicians start talking then. Everybody's going to be Ron Paul's best friend then. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. All right, so I think we're going to go ahead and give him a call real quick. Let's see here. Yeah. So Libertarian Review is still up on here, and Ron Paul Tribune. Yeah, y'all, we got to get this going, man. The movement's got to come together. You know, get these videos out, get these articles out. Well, Ron Paul Tribune got this new video chat going on. It's pretty crazy, so you guys check that out. So, yeah, man, we all got to keep it going and get these interviews going. We got to get more interviews, more news out there. More people need to know about the shenanigans that are going on, because they're going to try to challenge this, y'all. They're not going to just let us pick up all these delegates and get it and just run with it. You know, I wish it was that easy. I really do. All right, so let's go ahead and give Will a call, see if he's ready now.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Yo, this Will?
Yeah.
What's going on, man? So, yeah, you're on the air now. I appreciate you posting that video earlier. If you haven't seen it, a matter of fact, you want to tell people what your YouTube page is where they can check that out?
Yeah, it's Will Farrar Music, Farrar, and this music after it. I've been posting up a couple up there the last couple of days, last couple of weeks. I really been getting into it. It's been a lot of fun. I've been just trying to get my Ron Paul freedom message out now, and I found myself a new outlet other than Facebook, and everybody down here knows me already as a Ron Paul guy handing out the stickers and the super brochures and whatnot. So I got a chance to listen to some of you earlier with the young lady that called these guys out there. Romney, he's being a chump, man. He's really not looking like somebody who's too sure about himself right now. A whole bunch of stuff going on. Either the supporters are doing it to us, or I think he is, man. I think it's his ego. He wants to know what we got. And he wants to know our hand before we get down there. We're not going to give it up.
Oh, it's bigger than Romney now because, it's Romney's people. Romney too, but they know that Ron Paul is a threat to the whole establishment. So it's like people have been asking, why, if they want to beat Obama, why aren't they behind Ron Paul? And it's simple. It's the way I look at it. The only way the conclusion that I can come to is that they don't want to beat Obama. Because Ron Paul, taking Ron Paul not only means taking Obama down, it's taking the Republican establishment down, and not the party, but the establishment.
Man, sometimes I think it's just they set this time aside, and it's like it makes no sense whatsoever, man. Why the NDA? Why the NDA passed? Why all this was on the HR 437 or 347, whichever number it was. It's just coming to a head, man. I really don't think they want to win, or they just anything to keep. Look at Ron Paul's channel. Is that back up to your 2008 channel with all the millions of hits on it? That was done by C-SPAN. I was going through I saw a video on it. I started going through the things. It was all, C-SPAN or CNBC, one of those two. Might have been CNBC. And that's Obama stuff. You know what I mean? That's his boys. So, they're scared, man. Establishment, they're scared. It's good. They need to be scared, man. They've done a lot of dirt to us, man. They've really done our country wrong. It's sad. There's people like me, you, across the world, no matter what color you are, what creed, race, whatever you come to this Ron Paul camp. We got people stumping for us in Spain. It's crazy. I meet people from the Philippines, people in China. They're all pumped up, man, because if Ron Paul wins, they win.
Yo.
In a way.
This election is bigger than people think, man, because if we can get the U.S. on board, imagine what that would look like to the world, man. All of our troops coming back. What?
It would be something else, wouldn't it? It's time, it really is. And Dr. Paul's been on the cut. I used to, I hate to say it, but I used to follow the neocons. I didn't even know what neocon was back then. I didn't hear Dr. Paul. I didn't catch the first couple of debates, and apparently, knowing now what happened, they canned him real quick out of those debates last time around. And man, you just tell that these people can't stand it. Like the whole stuff with Romney, what I heard was from an inside guy. I know a couple people. I'm down by D.C. I know a couple people that are inside. They know their stuff. And he doesn't seem to be worried. He's pretty much still the neocon. We need to be fighting the wars. We need to be taking care of everybody but ourselves type guy. And it's a whole division thing now. Like they've got this whole party loyalty thing going on. It's not that anymore. It's a country loyalty. And he swears that Romney's going to win. And what his smirk on his face was, we make the rules. Well, I don't honestly know that. I don't know what happens what if they do bend the rules? Where do we go? What do you get? Take them to court and drag it on that way? So now I'm thinking every day in my head and trying to manifest. They say this is the time you can manifest stuff. If everybody out there is a Ron Paul person, every day thinks about it, plans it out, sees it in their head, it's going to happen. It's got to happen.
Now you said that he was paying people to try to find out who Ron Paul supporters are, right?
That's what I've heard. I've heard that. I've seen that. I know that firsthand. I can't. But I've seen that out in. Let's see. It was alleged up in Michigan about 3 weeks ago. That no. Let's see. It was they're trying to find the troublemakers.
Yeah, they're polling. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Hold that thought. We'll be back after the break.
This bad boy in real quick.